If I was given $1 million right now, I would probably...
Welcome to Skyline Asks, where the creators behind Skyline answer your burning questions and share their inside stories. This is Skyline Asks.
If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? Okay. I'd definitely spend it on like a bunch of junk. Dude, I could buy a new PC with that. I could buy a better PC, better camera, better lighting. Like, I could do a lot with that for streaming, for, you know, my content, right? But if we're speaking like not content, I spend it on like katanas, more hoodies, more shirts. It's just holding that money and making it more money, you know what I mean? You know how you gotta like spend money to make money? That's what I do. That I spend money to make more money. This is what I do. Okay, for example, I'd probably buy a couple houses, you know what I mean, and rent them out, so I get my money back like over time. But yeah, that's something I'll do. I'll buy houses, rent them out, they give me my money back. Honestly, a win is a win.
If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? I would buy a property. I would invest. I think that's the best thing I could do. You know, in this economy, at least. Invest. And do it right.
If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? I would put it away into a separate account, and I would use it as backup money for my kids, for when they grow up, if they ever hit a time where they're struggling, and sorts of stuff like that. Financially, I live financially well.
Look, if I was given $1 million right now, what would I do with it? That's actually a good question. Literally, I'm upgrading my whole setup, okay? Well, actually no. Should I be smart with the money? Like, should I save some? Should I invest some? Nah. Okay, I'm buying myself new shoes. I really want some new jewelry, some new clothes. I'm gonna get myself a new laptop. I need a new phone. What else would I get myself? Oh, I want to change my whole content setup. I want to get some lights. I would probably change my paint in my room. I would do a lot of stuff. Okay, I would buy myself an actual desktop computer. I would get new monitors. I'm getting a new webcam. You know what? Maybe I wouldn't be the most responsible with my money. I would say something. Okay, you know what? I will use half of it for all of that, and then I will use the other half responsibly. Okay, I'll invest it or something. I'll hire someone who actually can help me with my money, because I apparently need that.
If I was given $1 million, the first thing I would do is go through and pay off any outstanding debts. So like pay off my car, like pay off any other debt that you have, like credit card bills or anything like that, pay it all off. And then whatever's left, put in a high yield interest account, and then just take that interest and live off maybe not live off of, but only spend the interest. At that point, you've paid off your debts, you're using the interest to pay revolving accounts to continue to build your credit score, and in the long run, you'll continue to accumulate assets and value. And so that's what I'd do with $1 million. I wouldn't buy anything fancy. I'd pay off my debts, put it in a high yield account, and then just use the interest to pay things that I need to pay.
If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? Crypto.
If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? Without a doubt, buy myself a brand new car. Nothing too fancy. A decent priced car. Then I would spend about 10 grand on my gaming setup, make my entire office space like how I've always wanted it, a dream office. I'd give a good bit of it to my parents, and the rest I would get with someone to try and figure out how I should properly invest it.
If I was given $1 million, what would you do with it? First and foremost, I would buy my mom a house. Literally anything that I have done would not be possible because of her. And I know she would like to live in a big house, seeing that the place that we're at, she still lives with it till this day. I decided to move out, but my family, I want to give them a big house, so I would give my mom a house for sure. I know she'll take care of it. Honestly, give my family a house. They deserve it, and I know they would like to have a place of their own. And the rest of the money, I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm very minimalistic. I don't get a new car, upgrade my setup. I don't know. I mean, you can see my posters in the background. I'll get some more anime stuff, you know. But for sure, for first foremost, I would get my own house.
If I was given $1 million right now, I would probably, first of all, I'd quit my job, like hands down. I'd quit my job, and then I'd probably allocate like half, if not more than half, like 75% of the money to like trying to make the money grow again. So maybe I'll like get into like franchising something or like investing, like a crumble cookie. Maybe not a crumble cookie because I feel like that trend is like kind of on its way out, but maybe like a Starbucks or something, like something that's like people are always gonna want to like shop from and buy from. And then that'll be like making money on the side, and then I'd use the rest of the money to just like fund my streaming and YouTube career and hire more editors, hire thumbnail editors because my thumbnails need so much work. And then just like go full time there.